Let's now head to East Africa, where weeks of protests in Kenya made headlines since May this year, when the government clashed with the opposition over taxes and cost of living. The latter blamed the former of high-handedness when it came to addressing concerns from citizens. They have both decided to give dialogue a chance. Let's find out what's happening in Nairobi.
Weeks turned into months. Kenya was engulfed in running battles between the police and the country's opposition, led by Raila Odinga, who lost the last general elections to now President William Ruto. Odinga decried the high cost of living and urged his supporters to take to the streets until the government pays heed.
Today was a start. Hello. We'll have demonstrations again every Monday. Next Monday, we'll be demonstrating every Monday. Do you support us?
It all became a cycle and circus between security forces and civilians who were demanding justice. President Ruto was criticized for breaking promises made during the election campaign when he declared himself the champion of impoverished Kenyans. But the president remained steadfast, even assenting to the controversial finance bill and the budget, which angered the opposition even more. The president insisted the controversial tax hikes are needed to create jobs and fill government coffers as the country teeters under a debt mountain of more than $70 billion.
What is going on in Kenya is the usual challenges of democracy, where people want to challenge the rule of law.
The unrest sparked alarm among the international community, which urged the two sides to negotiate an end to the crisis. Ruto eventually expressed his willingness to meet Odinga in a social media post addressing the opposition leader. Odinga called off demonstrations in April and May after Ruto agreed to dialogue, but talks broke down with several demonstrations held this month. In the end, Kenya's government and the opposition launched fresh talks aimed at resolving a bitter political feud. But even as the formal dialogue kicked off in Nairobi, both sides insisted that there would be no form of power sharing to resolve the crisis in the East African powerhouse.
We shall not negotiate, and this is important for us, for any form of power sharing with the Kenya Kwanza alliance, or put any personal interest ahead of the interests of our people.
The talks are taking place at the Bomas, a tourist site which was also the venue for the announcement of the results of the tightly fought elections held a year ago.
We come here in good faith. We come here putting the interests of the people of Kenya first. We come here determined to look for long-lasting solutions for our great country, Kenya.
No time frame has been set for the duration of negotiations, and even the exact agenda is the subject of contention. At least 20 people have been killed in the clashes according to official figures, although rights campaigners put the toll much higher. The unrest in one of the region's most stable democracies had provoked alarm at home and abroad. Bureau Report, WION World is One.